Students at Liberty University have experienced a lot of construction changes in the last few years, from the new addition of the library in 2014 to the anticipated arrival of the new Divinity Tower in 2017. The campus is always evolving. In fact, right now we are standing in the Hill dormitories, which are scheduled to be torn down within the next few years according to the Liberty construction plan. However, this past semester, students made a new move to a new part of campus. Annex students, a residential off-campus area, moved to the new Commons 2 this past semester.
The most challenging process of moving definitely was the logistics of moving, not the move itself. We had to spend a lot of time working on making sure every student had a bed, basically from the Annex to the Commons. The Annex had 3-person rooms, and then the Commons had changed to 2, so we had to make sure that roommate requests were filled, and then also kind of making sure that leadership teams were dispersed properly on the halls, because there were some halls that had completely leadership structure from the Annex to the Commons.
While the move was stressful, Annex students are experiencing community like never before.
It's really nice. It's really been really awesome to see how we've been able to come together as a family, even though we were in two different halls.
While hall community has come together seamlessly, there have been some challenges for students and leadership alike as they try to balance the new amenities and responsibilities that come with the Commons.
The biggest difference is the fact that the Annex was so run down and versus the Commons is very, very new. The beds, the bathrooms, the setting, the floor setting is very different from the Annex. We no longer have carpets, which is a main thing for girls in the hall. It makes cleanliness a whole lot easier. Having access to being on campus is actually way better. I think it's nice to be able to walk places, so that's very good for our students, but at the same time, we don't have the parking accessibility like we did at the Annex. So I think that's a very big major change.
Mine has definitely come different, especially now that I have to worry about CFL. I did my first one this past semester, and it was just like, oh, these girls are having some challenges, and you never really have those questions a lot.
However, the new arrivals aren't the only ones who had to make changes. Male students who were used to having the common room to themselves had to adjust once the females arrived.
It was like we were here first, so the guys, we have mostly freshmen on the hall, so they were like, okay, yeah, I want to get the commons, or the common area. So I think at first we owned it, but when they came, it was like, okay, now we got to share it. So I think they accepted it overall.
Adjusting to on-campus life has had its set of challenges, but the students and leadership of the Annex have adjusted to Commons life well and are enjoying their new community on campus. In fact, they say that their community is now better than ever.